not going to see it. It's just, it's special, it's unique. So take advantage of not looking like everybody else. And they will ask you where you got it. And you can share if you want, or you can say, oh, it was a gift. So that they don't get it and have one like you. But it's not gonna last because only 47 left.
Wow.
It's not going to last.
Oh, you're so lucky you tuned in and stayed up drinking your eggnog. Or
oh, yes. I hope you have your eggnog right now. Okay, so these are beautiful JHoop earrings. Kate looks stunning. So the JHoop is a fairly new design to some of you because, you know, I'm featuring jewelry. It's becoming more common for me to see. I love it because it's just a different twist on the hoop, which every woman should have a hoop. Every woman should have a diamond hoop. But talk about the JHoop and this design and why it's special for diamonds.
I love hoops, but the only hoop I wear is a JHoop. And why? Because I'm not 20 or 30 or 40. I'm not even gonna tell you what I am.
Well, you look fabulous.
I did wear very big hoops when I was younger. What does that mean for my ear? JHoops is like, it's more youthful. It's tight against the lobe, so we have this, it's youthful, there's nothing pulling or heavy, and yet you have that hoop. You have that hoop, but again, tight against the lobe with a back and a nice back that holds it. Well, it makes it more youthful, right? Nothing's pulling, nothing's heavy, and yet you have the sparkle. Now, I'm wearing, we were talking before about the gray cashmere diamonds, yes. And these earrings come in 2 sizes. You can get it by different carat weights, but we have them in champagne diamonds. We have them in the gray cashmere, which if you've never seen it, oh my gosh. And we also have it in black, classic black diamonds. I mean, who has a black diamond JHoop or a black diamond hoops? This you can here tonight. So you're choosing your size. Aren't these fascinating? I just think they're fascinating because the JHoop is just a unique hoop earring. So you're getting it in 1/2 carat, 0.49 total carat weight, and those are the larger ones in front, or are you getting it in, I mean a full carat for the larger ones in front, or the 1/2 carat. And both make a statement. They're both significant amount of diamonds. They're nice size. These are full cut diamonds. You see the diamonds. This isn't like little, this isn't just sparkling pieces or does. I mean, just look at these. Again, tight against your lobe with the back. So that, to me, is like 10 years off. It's like better than any other procedure you could have done. Just get a JHoop. You just have a little sparkle. And I love the champagne on you, Debbie. So I have the champagne on. Yeah. So it's champagne, or do you want the cashmere gray, or do you want the black? Are they not just stunning? You will wear them every single day with any outfit. And that's, it's like 10 years younger when you have a JHoop on for women because, again, tight against your lobe, right? Oh, it's very tight. And we have the coolness of the and they're lightweight. So light. So light, because I don't know if you know, you've been wearing fashion jewelry and they pull and tug at your ears and you may have messed up the little hole. This, you're not going to notice that they're even on. They're so lightweight and so beautiful. You have the precious metal, which is your sterling silver, and then you have these beautiful, genuine diamonds that really sparkle. So decide if you want 1/2 carat or 1 carat, and then decide if you want black, cashmere, which is your gray. I love that we're calling it cashmere gray. That's so rich. Because it's like, so rich. It's so rich. It has the sparkle and scintillation and brilliance of diamonds, but it has this softness, which is why we have these gray diamonds have like this softness, like cashmere. So it's like something you've never seen before. And I just want to point out that what's cool about JHoops, I keep talking about how it's youthful because of the back. See? Tight against the lobe, a nice big size back that's gonna like light flat, and so you get the hoop, and the brilliance of diamonds, but that youthfulness because it's tight against not just, you know, when they just have the French hoops or whatever, they just pull down. I'm sorry, the holes in my ears have had a few years on them, and so they don't just stay perky anymore, but the JHoop allows me to look 10 years younger. I say it's better than any procedure. Well, and you know, diamonds are ageless. They're timeless, they're ageless, they're for anybody. I mean, so you can get this, to me, like you said, the first diamond should come from you. So whether you have somebody graduating from college, they would love this. It's a classic design, it's timeless, it's sophisticated, and diamonds are for any style and